We welcome you inside the Charleston Catholic High School Athletic Complex here in Charleston, the state capital city of West Virginia, as Video Productions proudly presents West Virginia High School Boys Basketball featuring the Fighting Irish of Charleston Catholic. On this March 5th, it is the 2021 season opener for Catholic and the invading Maroon Knights of Wheeling Central. First game of the season for both. What a way to begin it all with these two great rivals that have met down through the years and so many titanic battles, including 5 state championship games of Class Single A. This season a little different for these two teams. Wheeling Central, a AAA school this season, and Charleston Catholic will compete at the AA level as West Virginia goes to the 4-class system for the next 2 seasons at least. Greetings from Charleston, along with our great Video Productions crew featuring Brian Shepard, Chris Riggs. I'm Mark Martin, delighted to have you with us as the long-delayed high school boys basketball season has finally ended, and we are ready for action. Girls play started on Wednesday night. In fact, we had a dandy here earlier, in Capital knocking off Charleston Catholic by 3. And, of course, all these delays and the late start due to COVID-19. Both head coaches for these teams excited about what lies ahead in this 2021 campaign. Both programs qualified for the state tournament a year ago but never got to play due to COVID-19. If you'll recall, the girls' tournament was underway here in Charleston, but after 3 games on day 2, it was stopped. There were still AA regionals to be played in the state for the boys. That never took place. Thus, the state boys tournament never got to unfold, so many left to wonder what might have been. Mel Stevens, veteran coach for Wheeling Central, now in his 18th season. Hunter Moles building a great program here at Charleston Catholic in his 3rd season, so we look forward to this matchup tonight between these two outstanding programs. It's the Fighting Irish of Charleston Catholic, the Maroon Knights of Wheeling Central. We've got the starting lineups and the opening tip of this one here in just a bit on Video Productions. All right, the starters for the two teams being introduced here. Prior to this one getting underway for Wheeling Central, Ryan Riesbeck, Michael Topher, J.C. Maxwell, Letton Topher, and Caden Yoakum will be the starting 5 for the Maroon Knights of Wheeling Central Catholic. Maxwell and Riesbeck, veterans, 2 really good players. One a first-team All-Stater a season ago, the other a second-team All-Stater. And you got the same deal on this Charleston Catholic team. Chase Del Porto, Anthony Minardi, Zion Sudduth, Aiden Satterfield, and Ferris Murad are the starters. It was Satterfield, a first-team All-State selection a year ago. Sudduth was a second-team All-State selection. So it's kind of talent we got here in this game tonight. Mel Stevens, again, we mentioned 18th season, over 300 victories as the head coach at Wheeling Central. Hunter Moles down his 3rd season. Outstanding young head coach. A lot of great things ahead for Hunter Moles. Well, Wheeling Central won AA titles in 82, 87, and 90. as a single-A school, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2008, 2009, 2014, and the latest, 2018. They've had a lot of runner-up finishes as well. Charleston Catholic getting a 2000 title under Coach Tim Gandy. Well, before the anthem, talking about the history of these two programs. Again, Catholic won its first title 2000 over Marsh Fork. Tim Gandy was the head coach of the program. Then Bill McClanahan, back-to-back titles in 2006. 2007, Catholic got another crown in 2012. These teams have battled 5 times for a state championship in West Virginia. Wheeling Central has the edge in the series 3-2. Okay, no jump ball this season due to COVID, and thus an inbounds play to get it all going, and Wheeling Central controlling the basketball first. And Central, the road team, but wearing the white uniforms here tonight. And a bucket good by Yoakum for Wheeling Central, and right back on the other end comes Charleston Catholic, the green-clad Irish. Riesbeck, just an outstanding player, second-team All-Stater. Letting Topher there and gets it down to Riesbeck. And I believe we're going to have a travel called. Jim Davidson, Clarence Woody, and Clinton Giles. Outstanding officiating crew working this game. What a game for these guys to get started, these two great rivals. Zion Sudduth looks like a different player this season. Really worked hard in the weight room, chased up Porto, driving there and got it to Anthony Minardi, and back out it goes to Aiden Satterfield, 6'7" senior, and Satterfield a first-team Class Single A All-Stater. Shot on its way, no good by Minardi, and Riesbeck has the missed shot. Central going to stay in the area tomorrow and will play Winfield. Winfield is guided by Chris Stevens, Mel Stevens' son. So they have father and son tomorrow. Meanwhile, Charleston Catholic right back here with another rivalry game going up against Parkersburg Catholic, who's under new leadership this season after Rob Stracula gave up the head coaching job there. Daniel Colley now the head coach. All right, Catholic still looking for its first bucket of the game, and here's the shot, and it's good. And boy, that's got to feel good for Zion. So it's been a while. Again, this Catholic team, they had a great season going a year ago. Now, even though they've got some big-time players back, they lost 3 starters. 2-2 game. Riesbeck fires it down to Maxwell. Maxwell, the first-team All-Stater, and he maneuvers his way into the lane, scores it, and we're going to have a foul called. Clinton Giles will give us the call. All right, and the foul is going to go against Chase Del Porto, his first. Team foul number 1. And Maxwell trying to convert the three-point play, unable to do so. From the outside, and the shot so smooth as Satterfield hits the three-pointer. Satterfield averaged 19.9 last year, so Catholic has its first lead of the game at 5-4, and Maxwell driving in and is going to be called for the charge. Mel Stevens with his assistance of Lance Bibby and Tyler Mirando, Adam Shinsky, Hunter Moles with J.D. Lambert, Rashad Kincaid, Devin Harris. Moles, an outstanding athlete at South Charleston, and then West Virginia Tech. Mel Stevens, a West Liberty graduate. West Liberty, by the way, winning in men's basketball today in the Mountain East Conference Tournament, which is unfolding there in Wheeling, the Northern Panhandle, at the West Banco Arena. Satterfield driving. Satterfield slams it. Satterfield, you just think he's going to just drive in there and lay it in, but no, he goes in there. And again, these kids, both Central and Catholic, state qualifiers a year ago, did not get to play in the state tournament. This might be their state tournament from a year ago. Another look at Satterfield. I mean, he went up and slams it through. 7-4 game. And it comes to Caden Yoakum, the senior. Here's Riesbeck. Goes to Maxwell. Maxwell is open. Three-pointer good by Maxwell. 5 in the game for Maxwell. Ties things up. Second tie here in the first quarter. Riesbeck driving in the lane. Scoop shot, no good. Battle for the missed shot, and Sudduth comes away with it. Gets it ahead to Del Porto, and he's open and lays it in. Del Porto, the 6'1 senior, averaged 2.5 last season. Charleston Catholic back in the lead. Riesbeck is open for a three-pointer, and this one rattles around, would not go. Satterfield comes away with it for Charleston Catholic. Weaves his way across the timeline, then pulls up and strokes it from inside the free throw circle. Satterfield with an early 7 here in the quarter. 11-7 Catholic. Riesbeck on the move. Riesbeck splitting two defenders. Riesbeck. Yeah, that's what he can do. He is just such an athletic kid out there on the court. 11-9 score. Zion Sudduth goes to Aiden Satterfield. Satterfield whips it down low, and shot going to be blocked by Riesbeck as Murad put it up. Whistle and a foul. The veteran Clarence Woody going to give us the call, and a new player in for Central. That's Jaden Gray, 6'3", senior newcomer to the program. Foul was on Murad. That's his first, and team foul number 2 on the Fighting Irish. One foul on Wheeling Central. Well, now we're going to have an offensive foul on Central. So that'll be team foul number 2 on the Maroon Knights. Foul on Jaden Gray. And Central reached the state tournament a year ago. It was the 12th straight time. That was single A. Again, they'll be into triple A this year. Pass inside to Murad, and Murad is fouled. Get the call here from Clarence Woody. Foul is going to be assessed to Anthony Minardi. Or check that. Michael Topher. Foul on Central. Sudduth will be the trigger. Looking, and gets it into Murad. Back out to Aiden Satterfield. 2.5 to go here in this first quarter. Straightaway shot and no good for Ferris Murad. And here comes Central, a chance to tie, possibly take the lead. Maxwell wanted to dart inside, but goes back out to Topher. Letting Topher, the freshman. Now on the move here is Gray, and then Gray gets it back out to Michael Topher, and Topher scores it. And that's a 3 to make it a 12-11 Central lead. Zion Suddeth penetrates, goes to Satterfield. Satterfield's already been impressive here in this first quarter of action. Slam dunk. A three-pointer. Zion Suddeth driving, using the glass and his body, and he draws contact. Clinton Giles will give us the call here. See the shot there by Michael Topher, stroking it from the outside. 2 threes for Central. So the foul on Gray. Gray's picked up his second. Team foul number 4. Suddeth at the line and connects. Suddeth a year ago averaged 14.6. Has the steals record at Charleston Catholic. So Gray is out of the game and Yoakum is back in, and Suddeth will sink both free throws. 13-12 lead for Charleston Catholic. Riesbeck shot, no good. Battle underneath, and Yoakum does a nice job there batting it around and getting it to go. 14-13 Central lead. Suddeth to Minardi. Under a minute to go here in this first quarter of action. Rivals Charleston Catholic and Wheeling Central opening up their respective 20-21 seasons. The drive, no good. Ball out of bounds. And a whistle on that play. Porto with his second. 3 team fouls on Catholic now. Wheeling Central with 4. J. Allen Turner has checked in, 6'3" freshman for Catholic. Where's number 32, Maxwell? The bouncer there, Caleb Ratcliffe, number 24, into the game for Central. Well, stepping back, well, he knocked one down a moment ago, and Michael Topher going to do it again. 17-13, Central in the lead. Zion Suddeth. To Satterfield. Satterfield looks back at his coaching staff. Suddeth comes out near the midcourt circle. Suddeth steps back, 3 on its way, and hits the front of the iron, and that will do it. We played 8 minutes here at the Catholic facility, and it's Charleston Catholic trailing Wheeling Central 17-13 on Video Productions. 4 lead changes, 3 ties in that first quarter. 17-13, Wheeling Central leads Charleston Catholic. Michael Topher knocking down 2 threes there to lead Central Catholic with 6 points. J.C. Maxwell has 5. Caden Yoakum has 4. Aiden Satterfield 7 points. Zion Sudduth 4. And Chase Del Porto with 2. Catholic with the basketball to begin this second quarter of play. Satterfield's shot off the mark. Wheeling Central on the move, driving, and it's going to be Maxwell drawing the foul. Going to get it on J.P. McCutcheon, the 6-foot senior, and that will put Maxwell back at the line. First team All-Stater, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, what he averaged a year ago. Can't get that free throw to drop. Catholic 2 for 2 at the line. And Maxwell hits the second, making it an 18-13 game. First 2 free throw attempts in the game for Wheeling Central. Anthony Minardi handing it to Zion Sudduth. On the move here is J. Allen Turner. Nice move by Turner. Making it an 18-15 count. First field goal in the last 6 attempts for Charleston Catholic. Maxwell weaving around. Josh Custer, number 33, has checked in for the Maroon Knights. Now over to Radcliffe. Riesbeck and Maxwell in there. Here's Yoakum. Yoakum in trouble. Now gets it to Maxwell. Maxwell make that another 3 for Wheeling Central. Maxwell's second of the game. 4 from behind the arc for Wheeling Central. They are 4 of 6 from behind the arc, and that makes it a 21-15 Wheeling Central lead. Here is Sudduth on the move, and Sudduth will draw contact as he hits the deck. Foul is going to be charged to Custer. That'll be his first, and that's going to be team foul number 5 on Central. Another look here on Sudduth's move to the hoop. Sudduth can't get the first free throw attempt to drop. Made 2 there in the first quarter of play. And both rattling out. Tough break for Sudduth. So Wheeling Central, a chance to add to its lead at the moment is 6. Custer weaves around, and a good quick hands there by Sudduth. Gets it to Satterfield. Satterfield already has 1 dunk. This one he's just going to lay in. Satterfield with 9 in the game. Good play there by Sudduth to get that all started. 21-17. Catholic on top, trailing Central Catholic by 4. From way out, we got a whistle as Topher lets it fly. There's Mirag coming back in, and Minardi checks out. Cutchin now with 2 fouls. Maxwell in traffic, up with a shot, good. Tough shot by Maxwell. 23-17. Satterfield pulls up on the wing, in and out for the returning All-Stater. 23-17 lead, and Central Catholic looking to add to it. Custer on the move and gets it into the hands of Radcliffe, and outside shot no good by Maxwell. J.P. McCutcheon, the senior, runs down the loose ball. McCutcheon averaged 2 points last season. Suddeth hit the deck. Whistle and a foul. Foul's good to go against Custer. That's his second. And that is team foul number 6 on the Maroon Knights. Aiden Satterfield out front. Negotiates, pulls up, so smooth is Satterfield. 11 in the game for Satterfield to make it a 23-19 affair here at the Catholic Athletic Facility. Reeves back. In some traffic, but boy, he knows how to maneuver it. And Riesbeck will score now with 4 points in the game. Irish looking. Jonathan McComas has checked into the game, number 30. And now here is Satterfield breaking loose. Satterfield will score, and Satterfield is fouled. 6 points here in the quarter for Aiden Satterfield. Had 7 in the first. Another look for Satterfield as he found the opening and then drew the foul. And the foul is going to go on Radcliffe. That's his first team foul, number 7. Satterfield going to try to make this a three-point play the old-fashioned way, and he does, so it's 25-22. Zion Suddeth checks out. So 7 points in each of the first 2 quarters for returning All-Stater Aiden Satterfield. Here's Riesbeck, and nice little fadeaway there on the baseline. Good for Riesbeck. And keep in mind, he's just a junior. He has 6 in the game. It's 27-22. The Maroon Knights of Wheeling Central Catholic with the lead, and Satterfield launches and connects with the three-pointer to make it a 27-25 game. Satterfield now with 2 threes in the game. Those are the only from behind the arc for Charleston Catholic. Teffer, Riesbeck. And chasing it down was Ratcliffe. So Topher missed, and Riesbeck with the shot. And now here is Michael Topher again. Can't get it to go, but a nice rebound there by Aiden Baker, and he couldn't get it to fall. Baker, number 44, a junior's worked really hard. Suddeth is back in. McComas heads out for Charleston Catholic. Looks like they're going to get Satterfield out of there, and Del Porto will come in. So Suddeth, Del Porto, J. Allen Turner, Murad, and Minardi in there right now for Charleston Catholic. Riesbeck, Michael Topher, J.C. Maxwell, Caleb Ratcliffe, and Aiden Baker on the floor for the white-clad Maroon Knights of Central. Wow, that was nice by Riesbeck. Couldn't get it to go. Well, the second-team All-Stater, he just couldn't get it to drop the first-team All-Staters there for the stick-back in Maxwell. Maxwell has 8 in the second quarter, 13 for the game, and Central forcing the turnover there by Charleston Catholic at the 2:07 mark. Aiden Baker checks out of the game. And see, Yoakum has come back in. J.C. Maxwell picked up there by Anthony Minardi. And here is Sudduth. Well, we told you he has the steals record in Charleston Catholic basketball history, and a big steal there. And he takes it coast to coast. He has 6 in the game. It's 29-27. So far, just what we had hoped for between these two outstanding high school basketball programs. Here is Maxwell. This steal by Satterfield. Satterfield goes down, and Satterfield tried to slam it through and hit the side of the iron, and the ball goes out of bounds. That's going to be Catholic's ball. Clarence Woody right there on that one. Yeah, tough break for Satterfield as he went for the jam. Up off the bench, Letton Topher for Wheeling Central. Again, he's a freshman. Anthony Minardi. Down to Sudduth. Charleston Catholic trying to tie it up, perhaps take the lead. They trail by 2 here. Sudduth to Minardi. Near still there by Riesbeck. Here is Satterfield working against Maxwell. 2 first-team All-Staters. On the move, baseline, shot blocked from behind by Riesbeck. Speeding down the floor is Letton Topher. Riesbeck picked up over there by Murad. Riesbeck from the baseline wouldn't go. Yoakum tried to keep it alive. Coming out of there with it is Sudduth. Under a minute now to go here in the first half. Beautiful move by Sudduth. Spinning into the lane and scoring 4 points in the second quarter, 8 for the game, and we are tied at 29. And there's another steal by Satterfield, and Riesbeck tried to strip him from behind. Satterfield this time will use 2 hands and get his second dunk of the game, and Catholic back in the lead at 31-29. And a near strip there by Murad. All right, getting all things straight here. It's jump ball, Catholic's ball, Central Catholic's ball. .6, Riesbeck will have it. He's going to take the shot straight away. Can't get it to drop. Great first half. Charleston Catholic 31, Wheeling Central Catholic 29. 2 great rivals, championship programs. Opening night, boys basketball on March 5th in the great state of West Virginia. You couldn't ask for much more. We'll tell you how it all went in this first 16 minutes of play in a moment here on Video Productions. Back inside the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility, halftime 31-29. Charleston Catholic leads Wheeling Central. Great to have you with us here on Video Productions as high school boys basketball in the great state of West Virginia opening on March 5th. Been a crazy year, and Aiden Satterfield, the returning All-Stater for Charleston Catholic, a big first half, 19 points. Zion Sudduth had 8, 2 points each for Chase Del Porto and for J. Allen Turner. For Wheeling Central, leading the way was J.C. Maxwell, their returning first-team All-Stater. Wheeling Central with 13. Ryan Riesbeck had 6. Michael Topher had 6. And Caden Yoakum had 4. From a team standpoint for Charleston Catholic, 13 of 24 from the field, 2 of 6 from the three-point arc. And from the free throw line, they were 3 of 5. Rebounds as a team, 7. Had 1 block, 5 steals. For Wheeling Central, they were 12 of 24 from the field, 4 of 11 from the three-point line, 1 of 2 at the stripe, 17 rebounds, 6 assists, a couple of blocks, no steals. Turnover-wise, 8 for Central and just 2 for Charleston Catholic. Halftime here in Charleston, 31-29. Charleston Catholic leading Wheeling Central. We will return to the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility in a moment here on Video Productions. 5 lead changes, 4 ties here in this first half of action. Wheeling Central led by as many as 6. Charleston Catholic led by as many as 4. At the break, Charleston Catholic leads at 31-29 over the Maroon Knights of Wheeling Central. Again, Central will stay in the area, play at Winfield tomorrow, a 3 o'clock game against the Generals, who are guided by Chris Stevens, the son of Wheeling Central head coach Mel Stevens. Hunter Moles and his crew will get a showdown against Parkersburg Catholic, a 7 o'clock game right here in this facility. So 2 good rivals to start the season for Charleston Catholic. Wheeling Central and Parkersburg Catholic. And again, Parkersburg Catholic under the guidance of a new head coach this season in Daniel Colley after Rob Stracula, veteran coach, gave up the job at his alma mater and, of course, had outstanding success. Both teams back out on the floor, just about ready to go with this second half of action. And again, your 2 returning first-team All-Staters are the leading scorers for each team. Zion Suddeth, a second-team All-Stater for Charleston Catholic, just about ready to hit double figures for the Fighting Irish. But Aiden Satterfield leads the way with 19. J.C. Maxwell, 13 for Wheeling Central, and a couple of players each with 6 points, one of those being returning second-team All-Stater Ryan Riesbeck. So 31-29 is our score here at the break. Score at the end of the first quarter was Wheeling Central 17 and Charleston Catholic 13. So Catholic in the green against Wheeling Central wearing the white. And Catholic has the basketball to get it going here in this second half. Great to have you with us here on Video Productions. Chase Del Porto in the lane of the shot, and Del Porto wasn't easy, but he gets it to go. Del Porto now with 4 in the game, a 33-29 Charleston Catholic edge. Topher. J.C. Maxwell. Now Michael Topher had some 3-pointers there, a couple of them there in that first half. Maxwell looking for Yoakum, and now here is Topher. Dangerous from out there. Couldn't get that to drop. Battle for the basketball. Riesbeck and Minardi tied up, and the possession arrow pointing in the direction of Wheeling Central. Letting Topher gets it into Riesbeck, and Riesbeck was just about ready to go out of bounds, but he spotted Maxwell, and Maxwell is there for the bucket. Maxwell now with 15 in the game, 33-31. Charleston Catholic by 2. Minardi working hard, zipping it over. Murad getting it into the hands of Aiden Satterfield. Satterfield on the move, gliding and scoring off the glass. Beautiful move by Satterfield, who has 21, 35-31. Charleston Catholic by 4. Between the circles. Letting Topher gets it to Riesbeck. Riesbeck drives in. What a tough shot by Riesbeck. Boy, watching this kid for a few years, and this gets better and better and better. 35-33 our score. Riesbeck has 8. And both teams losing some key personnel, but they've got some key guys back. And we just saw one of those for Central and Riesbeck. Satterfield and Suddeth, vital cogs for Catholic's great success a year ago. And here is Suddeth being fouled on his way to the hoop. Clinton Giles gives us the call. There's that last bucket by Satterfield. Foul is on Michael Topher. That's his second. And that's team foul number 1 here in the second half on Wheeling Central. Satterfield steps back, launches, and connects. Satterfield with 24 in the game. 38-33. Biggest lead of the game for Catholic at 5. Satterfield now with 3 3-pointers in the contest. Maxwell trying to counter. Maxwell could not get it to drop, but he is fouled. Foul coming at the 5:10 mark here of this third quarter. Foul was on Minardi. His second of the game, team foul number 1. And that puts Maxwell at the line, and he will deliver. So Maxwell now with 15 in the game to match his jersey number. Brian Shepard at the controls tonight. Chris Riggs, our video productions crew. Maxwell now with 16 in the game. From the outside, Murad can't get it to go. 38-34. Driving is Riesbeck, making it a 38-36 game. Riesbeck now with 10. A nice little stutter there and goes to the inside and scores it. Three-point play. Good by Riesbeck. Riesbeck now with 11 in the game. And an offensive foul going to be assessed on Charleston Catholic. Hunter Moles done it all. Pleased with that call. A charging foul on Charleston Catholic. Foul on Minardi. He has 2. And wow, Minardi just picked up his 3rd. Team foul number 4 on Charleston Catholic. So Minardi will have to come out. Jay Allen Turner, the 6'3 freshman, will check in. Charleston Catholic clinging to a lead of 38-37. Central can take the lead on this possession. Maxwell in the lane. Maxwell up and in. Maxwell now with 18 in the game, and down on the other end, it's Murad driving in, and he'll draw the contact. Foul is going to be charged to Riesbeck. That's his first. It was our 6th lead change on that bucket by Wheeling Central, but now we are tied again, and this is our 5th tie of the game. And Catholic goes back in front on the 2 Murad free throws to make it a 40-39 game. Michael Topher fires it over to Maxwell. Maxwell on the move. Maxwell, boy, nice little no look, and he's going to be hit with the charge as he tried to dump it off to Yoakum, which he did, but he gets hit with the offensive foul. And Catholic will retain its 1-point advantage at the moment. 2 fouls on Maxwell. Zion Suddeth to J. Allen Turner. Parrish Murad. J.P. McCutcheon, number 34, back in. Here is Suddeth going up and off the glass and in. Nice drive by Zion Suddeth, who is now in double figures with 10 points. 42-39. Topher from way out. Riesbeck, his three-pointer won't go, but they keep it alive. Great job by Maxwell. Got it into the hands of number 20, Letton Topher, and a whistle and a foul. And they're going to head Catholic's way. Foul is going to go on Riesbeck. That's his second for Wheeling Central. Each team now at 4 fouls here in this second half. 42-39, Charleston Catholic on top by 3. J. Allen Turner, a bouncer to McCutcheon. McCutcheon on the move. Suddeth thought about the 3. Now he'll reset here. And Zion Suddeth just looking for exactly the right situation. Now feeds McCutcheon. And now back out to Aiden Satterfield. Zion Suddeth, foul line extended. Here's J. Allen Turner on the move, and Turner is going to be held going up by Letton Topher, and that will be Topher's first. And that's going to be team foul number 5 on Wheeling Central. Another look here. So that puts the freshman at the free throw line. Had a bucket there in the second quarter, hits the free throw. So it's a 43-39 lead. 2:12 to go. Caleb Ratcliffe is coming in for Central. Topher checks out. Got Jaden Gray back in for the Maroon Knights. J. Allen Turner. Turner's shot, nice looking shot. Makes 2 free throws to make it a 44-39 lead, back to matching that biggest lead of the game for the Fighting Irish in the green and white. Irish 7 of 9 at the free throw line. Driving in is Michael Topher, the 6'2", 198-pound junior, and he's fouled. Foul will be assessed to Murad. That's his second. That's team foul number 5. Topher, who hit 2 threes in the first quarter, hasn't scored since until that free throw. Knocks down both. It's 44-41. Central now 4 of 6 at the line. Here's Turner maneuvering and scoring. The youngster, 4 points here in the third quarter, 6 for the game. 46-41. Back to that 5-point edge. And Jaden Gray got rid of that. Here's Riesbeck to Maxwell. Maxwell will fire up a 3. Nothing but net for Maxwell. And we're going to have timeout on the floor. 46-44, a good one between Charleston Catholic and rival Wheeling Central here on Video Productions. It's a 2-point game with 1:23 to go here in the third quarter. Glad you're joining us here on Video Productions for coverage of West Virginia High School boys basketball featuring the Fighting Irish of Charleston Catholic. And tonight, entertaining arch rival Wheeling Central. And what a game we've got right here, 46-44. Catholic with the ball. Satterfield with it. He's got 24 in the game. Two returning first-team All-Staters here in this game. What a move by Satterfield. Couldn't get that to go, and then Maxwell garnered the rebound, and we're going to have a foul called. Foul was on J.P. McCutcheon. That's his third. He'll head to the bench. Now, under a minute now to go here in the third, and Central with the ball. Chance to tie, maybe take the lead. Riesbeck spinning, maneuvering, and Riesbeck scores it. Riesbeck with 13 in the game, and it's 46-46. Zion Suddeth. Over to Satterfield. Make that J. Allen Turner. And here's a shot from way out, no good by Del Porto. So in a tie game, here comes Central. And you can just about bet Mel Stevens gunning for the last shot. Maxwell holds it. Maxwell working against Turner. Maxwell in trouble. Maxwell's got to let it fly and can't get it to go, and we are tied as we head to the final 8 minutes of play. Just what you want with two championship programs. We'll bring you the fourth in a moment on Video Productions. Seven lead changes, 6 ties, and we are tied for the 6th time at 46 here in Charleston. The Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility, Video Productions, bringing you live streaming coverage of Charleston Catholic Fighting Irish basketball in this 2021 season, a season that opens on this March 5th. It's been a long delay for high school basketball teams, wrestling teams, swimming teams, so delighted to be bringing you high school basketball. Had a great girls game earlier. Capital won by 3 over Charleston Catholic, and here we are, two championship programs, Wheeling Central, Charleston Catholic, rivals going at it. Riesbeck. There's some pushing going on down low, and I believe they're going to get Maxwell for the foul. Well, Zion Suddeth comes out for Charleston Catholic and Satterfield in. That's Maxwell's 3rd foul, each team with 6 fouls. In this Catholic program, they lost 3 starters, a 6th man. 3 of those seniors now playing college baseball. On the drive, the shot no good by Murad, but there is a foul called. Going to think that's Yoakum. Yep. That will be Caden Yoakum's first. Murad up, and they can't unbreak the tie on the first free throw attempt. Neither will go through for Murad. So Charleston Catholic 7 of 11 at the free throw line. Central 5 of 7. Riesbeck 3 on the way. A lead if it goes. Would not drop, but another chance. It was a nice rebound by Ratcliffe, and then a foul called underneath. And oh no, as you see Aiden Satterfield hobbling to the sideline. And he's holding his right knee. Suddeth is back in. Del Porto comes out with 4 fouls. McCutcheon's back in. Let's see if they can get Satterfield straightened out. The young man's waited a long time for this moment. He's been impressive here in this first game. 24 points at the moment. At the free throw line is Caleb Radcliffe. He has not scored here in the game, the 6'4 junior, and launching and connecting. 47-46. Rattles that one in. 48-46. 8 lead changes now in the game. And at the moment, Wheeling Central Catholic has the advantage. Anthony Minardi playing with 3 fouls. Hands it off to Murad. Murad driving, can't get it to drop. Rebound pulled down by Michael Topher. Topher had 2 big threes back in the first quarter. Hasn't scored since, but what a big rebound that was. And here's Riesbeck wanting to penetrate. Cut off there nicely by Minardi. And Topher, then get him going again with the threes. Couldn't get that to go, but Maxwell chased down the loose ball. There's a collision. And that's Suddeth. They've already got Satterfield out. Can't afford to have Suddeth out too. The foul was on Zion Suddeth. That's his first of the game. Suddeth with 10 points, so Maxwell at the line. Maxwell 21 points, make it 22 points. 49-46. Still working. It looks like an ankle for Satterfield. Maxwell couldn't get that one to go. 49-46. Driving is Suddeth. Tough shot. Wouldn't drop. Topher with the rebound. Suddeth trying to lead the way out there with Satterfield on the sideline. J.C. Maxwell trying to add to Central's lead of 3. Vinny High is back in. We had him by a different name in the first half. Our apologies. It was not the number 33 we had obtained before the contest. So Vinny High in the game wearing number 33 for Central. They lead it by 3. They came up empty there. Here's Suddeth. There's a 3-pointer if it would have gone. There's a foul called on the miss. And the foul is going to be on Vinny High. That's his 3rd. He fouled McCutcheon. So Vinny High comes out. Caleb Ratcliffe comes back in. J.P. McCutcheon at the line. Satterfield's got the shoe laced back up there on the sideline. And McCutcheon gets it to go. It's his first point of the game, and none bigger right there. Keeping Catholic within striking distance. Nice job by J.P. McCutcheon. Satterfield doing some light jogging over across the way in a 48-49 game. 49-48 game. You know, good defense by Catholic. And Central turning it over. Central with 11 turnovers, just 3 for Charleston Catholic. Yep, they got him for a walk. That was Jonathan McComas. Just they tried so hard. Just could not hold the momentum there, and so Charleston Catholic had a chance to regain the lead. And now it's Central back on the attack. Looks like Satterfield's going to go back in the game for the Fighting Irish. And here's a nice pass from Riesbeck to Maxwell. How many times have those kids done that? And we got a collision underneath. A couple of bodies on the floor. We'll get the call here from Clinton Giles. Well, goes against Central, which we knew that. And Maxwell with his 4th. So Satterfield is in. Yeah, so Maxwell, is he going out? Yeah, he's going to check out. Vinny High will come back in, number 33. Minardi's going to the line. Minardi has not scored. And right here, he's in a situation to give Catholic back the lead. McCutcheon hit a couple of big free throws a moment ago. And now Minardi sinks the first, and we'll get another shot here. Central with 9 team fouls. Charleston Catholic with 8. Tie game. Our 8th lead change, 50-49. $52-50. From the outside, Zion Sutherland couldn't get it to go. Jay Allen Turner with a big rebound. Ball knocked away. An outstanding play there as Catholic and Central just go back at it here, 52-52. Shot no good by Riesbeck. Fight for the basketball. Topher got the big 3. Turner with the bucket. Jay Allen Turner has 6. Another look at that 3. So at the free throw line is Radcliffe. Has 2 points. Not sure Vinny High, maybe, not sure if he's got blood or what the story is, but he's out, and that brings Maxwell back in. Maxwell playing with 4 fouls. This free throw, no good. 53-52. Suddeth tried to get it over to Satterfield. Ball out of bounds, and That is going to go in the direction of Wheeling Central. Maxwell hands to Riesbeck. Back to Riesbeck. Big three if it goes. In and out. But a huge rebound. A stick back by Yoakum, who now has 6 in the game. And a steal by Riesbeck. 55-52. Central with the ball, and then Catholic takes it away, and Suddeth will lay it in. Zion Suddeth now with 12 in the game. 55-54. Radcliffe to Riesbeck. Riesbeck on the move. Cut off there by J. Allen Turner and Suddeth. Back to Riesbeck. 3 if it goes, and he knocks it through. What a clutch shot by Riesbeck. His first 3 of the game. 58-54. Again, just what you wanted in these two great rivals. Satterfield back in, three-pointer, no good. Battle for the ball. Satterfield just could not get to it. And that ankle that's still ginger, and Riesbeck missing the layup. J. Allen Turner to Satterfield. 58-54. J. Allen Turner. Here is Murad on the move. Murad scores it. Well, he eyeballed that 3, but then made his move. Murad with 4 in the game, his first field goal. 58-56, 2-minute mark here. And Mel Stevens will call a timeout. Don't go away. We'll be back in a moment on Video Productions. Ten lead changes, 8 ties. 1:58 to go. It is Wheeling Central 58 and Charleston Catholic 56. How about this for a season opener with these two rivals? As good as advertised. Central with the 2-point edge and the basketball. Michael Topher wheels around. Had 3 big 3-pointers in this game. Here's Riesbeck on the move. Turnaround. Shot rattles around. Battle for the basketball and a tie-up. Central will have it on the alternating arrow. Riesbeck to Topher, who has 11 points. Kick it to Radcliffe. Radcliffe in trouble. And did they get time called? They did. With 1:26 to go. Programming reminder, tomorrow evening on Video Productions, we will have Charleston Catholic hosting Parkersburg Catholic. So right back to work tomorrow evening. But right now, all concern is the Maroon Knights. Wheeling Central, meanwhile, they're going to play another team wearing green tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Winfield High School as they go up against the Generals. So that will be father versus son. Mel Stevens, the head coach of Wheeling Central, and son Chris at Winfield High. J.C. Maxwell will trigger it in. 2-point edge, and as they try to get it into Riesbeck, Zion Suddeth went high, trying to come with a steal, make that. They were trying to get it to Topher, and Zion Suddeth commits the foul. It's his second. And so Topher back to the line. He's 2 for 2 at the line. Make it 3 for 3. Make it a 3-point game at 59-56 with 1:25 to go. This one will not go, but a nice job there by Radcliffe, and then Riesbeck in trouble. Riesbeck gets it to Radcliffe. Radcliffe again calls a timeout. Another quick timeout there by Central, and it's a 30, 59-56. So Topher missed that free throw, but Radcliffe kept it alive, and then you get the timeout called and keep possession of that basketball with 1:17 to go. What a battle here between these two. Each team reached the state tournament a year ago. The two programs, of course, different teams now, but still yet, and all the disappointment that came with COVID and no state basketball tournament. It'll be in May this year. We can't wait, though. I mean, a lot of basketball between now and then, but we got something to look forward to at the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center. And these teams won't be in the same class this year. Again, Catholic is AA, Central up to AAA, and now a new 4-class setup in West Virginia. So we're under a minute to go. It's a 3-point Wheeling Central lead at 59-56. Topher back to Riesbeck. Satterfield, who is still walking very gingerly on that right ankle, commits the foul. It's his second. At the line is Riesbeck. For the game, 16 points, and misses there. Free throw situation for Central, 10 of 16 now. Charleston Catholic, 11 of 15. McCutcheon comes out of the game. Riesbeck will knock down the second. And a timeout by Charleston Catholic now. And a 60-56 game. What a game this has been. Just what we had hoped by these two teams. We'll break away. 4-point edge for the Maroon Knights of Wheeling Central and Video Productions. We welcome you back inside the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility. It's a 60-56 lead for the Maroon Knights of Wheeling Central over Charleston Catholic's Fighting Irish. Zion Suddeth on the move, and Suddeth scores and was fouled on his way to the basket. Suddeth with 14 now in the game. 60-58. Looking to make it a 1-point game. And does. 60-59. Pressure by the Irish. Ball out of bounds. Last touching Catholic. So Central will inbounds. Wheeling Central Catholic against Charleston Catholic. And the Maroon Knights get it in with this 1-point lead. Pass to Radcliffe. Radcliffe whips it to Riesbeck. And Riesbeck will be fouled by Ferris Murad. Murad's third. Riesbeck at the line. Riesbeck, 7 of 22 from the field, 1 of 8 from the three-point line, and he's now 2 of 4 at the stripe. He's got 10 rebounds, 2 blocks, a steal, 3 assists. Gets that one to rattle in, 61-59. So a 2-point game here. Catholic on the attack. Suddeth quickly across the 10-second line. Whips it over. Dalporto. Dalporto gets it to Murad. Murad out to J. Allen Turner. And Hunter Moles wants to talk it over. Full timeout. We break away here. 2-point game on Video Productions. Well, from a rebounding standpoint, Central a huge advantage at 37-16. The producer-director Brian Shepard pointing out just the turnover situation, you know, this first game and all that's been going on. 12 for Central, 6 for Catholic. Catholic with the ball, down 2. Suddeth in the lane, up with the shot, won't go. Ball tapped around, but then put in. Turner. Look at that replay again. Suddeth put the shot up. And then the tip up was at Turner? 32, I believe. Tell you what, there was a mass of people there. It was like a Wheeling Central player. Vinny High. Looks like 61-61.
That's the first miracle. See if we get another one now.
(61-61). 4.9 to go. What a game we have had here. So Wheeling Central so Maxwell looking. Maxwell to Radcliffe. To Maxwell. Maxwell coming down. Puts up a shot at the buzzer, and we are heading to overtime. 61-61. What a game. We will return to the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility for overtime basketball here on Video Productions. Away we go here to overtime, and it's a 61-61 game. Charleston Catholic and Wheeling Central, season opener of 2021. Great to have you with us here on Video Productions. Charleston Catholic with the basketball. Jay Allen Turner on the floor. Zion Suddeth, Chase Dalporto, Aiden Satterfield, Ferris Murad for Central. They counter with Ryan Riesbeck, Michael Topher, J.C. Maxwell, Caden Yoakum, and Caleb Ratcliffe on the floor for Mel Stevens' crew. Jay Allen Turner. Zion Suddeth over to Jay Allen Turner. Turner just about lost it and did. Riesbeck comes away with it. Gets it to Maxwell. Of course, your two returning first-team All-Staters. Zion Suddeth, make that Aiden Satterfield 24. Second-team All-Stater, Zion Suddeth with 15. And here is a shot from the outside, no good. Radcliffe with the rebound. Radcliffe will put it up and in. Radcliffe's first field goal of the game. Radcliffe with 4, and it's 63-61. Central's returning first-team All-Stater, Maxwell with 22, and Riesbeck with 18. So Central, let's see if they now can take advantage of the empty offensive possession that Catholic just had. Under 2 minutes to go here. Overtime in the season opener. Both teams will play tomorrow. Catholic here at home against Parkersburg Catholic tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon. Central staying in the area and going to Winfield to go up against the Generals. And the ball stroked from behind. Here's Suddeth down the floor, and Suddeth will lay it in. And we're tied at 63. Beating it down low, and the ball knocked away by Catholic. Another look here at the tying bucket. Nine ties, 10 lead changes here. Maxwell out to Riesbeck. Riesbeck, guarded by Satterfield. We're under a minute here in overtime. Ratcliffe, we got a kick. Ratcliffe got that bucket a moment ago and lost control there, but the ball was kicked, and it's going to be Central's basketball with 54 ticks to go. Riesbeck, he'll let it fly. Three-pointer won't go. Dal Porto with the rebound. Here comes Charleston Catholic. Murad driving. Murad can't get it to drop. Ball loose. Maxwell picks it up, and Maxwell gets it to Riesbeck. Central with a chance here, and they will call timeout. In a 63-63 game, and two teams huddle, and we'll take a full, and we break away here. What a game. Don't go anywhere on Video Productions. Overtime game here on Video Productions. Rivals Charleston Catholic and Wheeling Central. A 63-63 contest. Each team with a bucket here in OT. Central with the basketball. Going to try to work for the last shot here. Michael Topher. He's had a hot hand from the three-point line tonight, 3 of them. Guarded out there by Murad. Topher goes to Yoakum. Yoakum. Now Riesbeck has it. Riesbeck going to have to put up a shot of 3 if it goes, and that will do it. I think, did Catholic get time called? They did with 0.2 tenths of a second. Well, it's crazier things have happened, but two teams. Okay, got 1.3 now showing. Now Riesbeck trying to hit the game winner. Well, we started out with a girls' game here tonight that was won by Capital over Charleston Catholic by 3. At the end of the first quarter in this one, Central led at 17-13 over Charleston Catholic. Charleston Catholic led 31-29 at halftime. It was 46-41 at the end of the third, and then all tied up. We got 46-46 at the end of 3, and then 61-61 at the end of regulation. Right now, 63-63. And the team's calling, heading back to the huddles once more. Two programs that were in the state tournament a year ago but never got to compete. Catholic was the number 2 seed. For Central, that was a 12th consecutive trip to the state tournament. Central lost Jalen Creighton, Clayton Abato, and Avery Lee. Now, Lee is still playing high school basketball, but he's at Wheeling Park now. Of course, Mel Stevens, no stranger to a tough schedule as they move up to AAA. Felt this team could be really deep. You got this opener with Charleston Catholic is going to have a great season. Tomorrow, Winfield, as he goes up against his son, Chris. They'll play Lindsley this season, Weir, Oak Glen, Brook. All right, here we go. McCutcheon will be the trigger. Going to heave it and just heave it down the floor, and going to be picked up by Riesbeck, and Riesbeck catches it. 6 tenths showing on the clock. And Central's coaching staff, they want a second put up. Well, looking at individual scoring, Aiden Satterfield, 24. Satterfield has not scored, though, since a three-pointer in the third quarter. Again, he came up with an ankle injury, but he's out there. Zion Sudduth has 17. Guys on the court, Chase Del Porto, Ferris Murad, each with 4. Anthony Minardi, 2. All right, so 0.6 of a second here. Maxwell, and now Hunter Moles will call timeout. Scoring for Wheeling Central, Ryan Riesbeck with 18. J.C. Maxwell leads the way with 22. Michael Topher has 12. Yoakum has 6. Well, this has been fun, and it's not over. Good officiating crew. Clinton Giles, Jim Davidson, Clarence Woody. 3 guys have been at it a long time. They've been in every situation you can imagine. Clinton Giles will hand the ball to J.C. Maxwell, the returning first-team All-Stater. Got to get it in. Someone's got to let it fly. And here we go. And it will be Topher. And, boy, I tell you what, he had 3 threes prior to that shot, and that was pretty close. We are heading to a second OT. Charleston Catholic, Wheeling Central, all knotted at 63 on Video Productions. All even at 63 as we head to a second overtime here at the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility. Charleston Catholic and rival Wheeling Central duking it out in the season opener of 2021. Central begins the second OT with the basketball. J.C. Maxwell looking down low, trying to get it into the hands of Yoakum, and Catholic comes away with it. Here come the Fighting Irish, looking to gain the edge in this tie game here in double overtime. Zion Sudduth to Chase Del Porto. Murad to Del Porto. Back out to Zion Sudduth. Sudduth wanting to negotiate there, and here's Del Porto. A 3 if it goes. He had a good look. Just couldn't get it to drop. Riesbeck to Maxwell. Maxwell thought about a 3. Riesbeck. Riesbeck on the move, and then goes to Topher, who has 3 threes in the game. What a rebound there by Radcliffe, and then gets it to the top of the key to Maxwell, who knocks down his 4th 3 of the game. 66-63, Central strikes first here in double overtime. Jay Allen Turner on the move, and he will score it. Unfazed is the freshman here. 10 points in the game. That three gave Maxwell 25. 66-65. Riesbeck, we go under 2 minutes to play. Riesbeck down to Ratcliffe. Back to Riesbeck hits the three. Two big threes by Central here in double overtime. They lead it by 4. Riesbeck's second three of the game. Here's Satterfield on the move. Satterfield, what an acrobatic play by Satterfield. Satterfield with 26. 69-67. Riesbeck. And they got a piece of that. Did they foul? They did. And Riesbeck put it up, and Sutter trying to go for the block. And with 1:04 to go, that is going to put Riesbeck at the free throw line. He has 21 in the game. Sutter's third foul. Riesbeck knocks it down. Makes it a 70-67 Central lead. Free throw here could make it a 2-possession game, and it is. And now he gets one more. He's 4 of 6 at the line. He has 23 points, 71-67. Swishes all three, 72-67. Hayden Satterfield, long range three, won't go. Riesbeck with the rebound. Moles was looking for a foul. So Murad with his fourth foul. And Topher connects. 13 for Topher. 73-67, and Topher again. 74-67. Zion Suddeth down the floor. Catholic running out of time in this double overtime affair. Dalporto just about lost it, picks it up, and Catholic got a timeout called with 30.9 to go. Well, you had those big three-pointers, and Central now 9 of 32 from beyond the arc. Catholic 3 of 14. What a game this has been. And Catholic's got to make some magic happen over there in that huddle. Down 7. 30.9 showing on the clock. Great job by our video productions crew here tonight. Brian Shepard, Chris Riggs. Been a lot of fun. So here they go, and it will be the inbounds play. And it's going to be Satterfield to inbounds. And a steal by Riesbeck. Riesbeck will be fouled. All right, so that'll put Riesbeck back at the line. Riesbeck, 7 of 9. (76 to 67). Satterfield drives in and scores. Satterfield with 26. Back to Riesbeck, and Riesbeck going to dribble it out, and that will do it. What a game. Double overtime, 76-69. Rivalry games, and this was a dandy. Charleston Catholic will play Parkersburg Catholic tomorrow night here on Video Productions. Wheeling Central heads off to play Winfield tomorrow afternoon. We'll be back and recap it for you in a moment on Video Productions. Well, what a dandy. 76-69, double overtime. Wheeling Central survives and gets the season opening victory over Charleston Catholic. Two great championship programs, rivalries, and this is one of the best in the state of West Virginia when you talk about high school basketball rivalries, and tonight it lived up to its billing in a season opening game. Looking at the team stats in this one, Wheeling Central 24-59 from the field, 9 of 32 from the three-point line, 19 of 26, 45 rebounds in this one to 18 for Catholic. Catholic 26 of 51 from the field, 3 of 14 from the three-point line, and 12 of 16 from the free throw line. Leading the way, Ryan Riesbeck, a returning second-team All-Stater, had 26 points. J.C. Maxwell, a returning first-team All-Stater, had 25 for Charleston Catholic. Returning first-team All-Stater Aiden Satterfield leads the way with 28, and he was injured in this game with an ankle, and hopefully he's okay. He came back in and battled, and Zion Suddeth, a returning second-team All-Stater, finishes with 17. Couldn't ask for much more. The girls' game earlier, Capital wins by 3, and here in the boys' matchup, Wheeling Central, it took 2 overtimes to get this 76-69 victory. And again, we will be back with you again tomorrow night. Charleston Catholic going to take on Parkersburg Catholic. So they meet one rival and then just turn to the other. And for Wheeling Central, they head to Winfield, and it's father versus son as Mel Stevens, the head coach at Central, will go up against son Chris, who guides that Winfield program. Great job by Brian Shepard, Chris Riggs, our crew here tonight, and certainly, as always, to Butch Mounts, who leads the way with Video Productions. So it's a 76-69 final for our great Video Productions crew. I'm Mark Martin saying so long from the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility. This game has been a sports presentation of Video Productions.